Let us sit straight. We'll spend a few minutes in silence. Let us keep our backbone, neck and head in one line. Fingers interlocked and kept on our lap. Sit comfortably. Slowly let us close our eyes for a few minutes. Let us take our mind to each and every part of our body. Feel that the body is completely relaxed. Each and every part of our body is completely relaxed. Let us bring our awareness to our breathing. Be aware of each and every breath which flows in and flows out. For a few seconds, let us concentrate our mind totally on our breathing. Let no other thought rise in our mind. Our body is relaxed. Our mind is fixed on our prana, breathing. Feel very relaxed. Try to visualize a very beautiful red lotus in our Hridaya Sthana. A very beautiful red lotus in our heart center. Try to see the form of Sri Durga Parameshwari seated in the center of our heart center. Try to visualize each and every part of Jagadamba's body, from the crown to the face, to the body and to her feet. Let us try to see, visualize the most beautiful form of Sri Durga Parameshwari. Keeping our mind fixed in Jagadamba's form, we'll chant the most powerful mantra, Navakshari mantra. Let our mind be fully focused on the form of Sri Durga Parameshwari. I will chant, please repeat. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
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 Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche.
Let us pray to Jagadamba to bless all of us, give clarity of vision, purity of mind. May Jagadamba remove all the negativities from our heart. May our heart be filled with divine qualities. Mentally prostrate at the lotus feet of Jagadamba. Pray for her grace and blessings. May Jagadamba lead us from Asat to Sat, from darkness to light, from the cycle of death and birth to immortality. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us rub our palms together. Feel the energy and the warmth created between the palms. Cup the palms in front of our eyes. Feel the warmth. Let us touch our head, our neck, shoulders and hands. our body and our legs and bless ourselves. Keeping our hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of our heart. Blinking our eyes, slowly open them. Offer our pranams to Jagadamba. So, yesterday we chanted the Indradhikrita Stuti, that is the 4th chapter. Today we will chant the 5th chapter. It's a very important chapter. Every chapter is important, but this chapter is a very special one. This is known as Aparajita Stotra. The Stuti in the 5th chapter is known as Aparajita Stotram. Whenever we feel that there is no way for us to come out of our sufferings, whenever we feel that all the doors are closed for us, those days, those hours, lit a lamp, feel the presence of Jagadamba, and chant this stotra with great reverence, we'll see that doors start to open. So that's why this stotra, each stotra is very important, but this one is very special. Because Devadas lost everything. They were roaming around in this world without any ashraya. And then they went to Himalaya and praised Jagadamba with this stuti. And it's believed that Jagadamba appeared and destroyed their dukkha and saved them. That's why this is a very, very important stotra. We'll chant it together. 5th chapter, 9th verse onwards. Deva uchuhu namo devyai mahadevyai shivayai satatam namaha namah prakrityai bhadrayai niyadav pranatasmatam raudrayai namo nityayai Gaurye Dhatrye Namo Namah Jyotsnaye Chendurupinye Sukhaye Satatam Namah Kalyanyay Pranatam Vridhyay Siddhyay Kurmo Namo Namah Nairityay Bhubhritam Lakshmyay Sarvanyay Te Namo Namah Durgaye Durgaparaye Saraye Sarvakarinye Khyatye Tadhaiva Krishnaye Dhumraye Satatam Namah Atisaumyati Raudraye Nadastasye Namo Namah Namo Jagat Pratishtaye Devyai Krityai Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shabdita Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chedanitya Bhidhiyate Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै
नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाखिलेषु या भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदेव्यै नमो नमः चितिरूपेण या कृष्णम् एतद्व्याप्य स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः स्तुतासुरैः पूर्वमभीष्टसंश्रयात् तदा सुरेन्द्रेण दिनेषु सेवितां करोतु सा नः शुभहेतुरीश्वरी शुभानि भद्राण्यभिहन्तु चापदः या साम्प्रतं चोद्धतदैत्यतापितैः अस्माभिरीशा च सुरैर्नमस्यते या च स्मृता तत्क्षणमे विहन्ति न सर्वापदो भक्तिविनम्रमूर्तिभिः। ॐ नमश्चण्डिकाय। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गुं गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ सं सरस्वती नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। माणिक्यवीणामुपलाळयन्तीं मदालसां मञ्जुलवाग्विलासां माहेन्द्रनीलद्युतकोमलाङ्गीं मातङ्गकन्यां मनसा स्मरामि। मातर्मे मधुकैटभग्नि महिषप्राणापहारोद्यमे हेलानिर्मितधूम्रलोचनवधे हे चण्डमुण्डार्दिनी निःशेषीकृतरक्तबीजधनुजे नित्ये निशुम्भापहे शुम्भध्वंसिनि संहराशु दुरितं दुर्गे नमस्तेऽम्बिके। A king named Suradha lost everything, his kingdom, his wealth. So he went to a forest to escape from his near and dear. There he met one merchant named Samadhi. He was also a very rich merchant, but his near and dear abandoned him. So he is also in the forest thinking about what he lost and crying. Both of them approached a realized master named Sumedhas and asked, "Why are we crying?" Drishtadoshepi vishaye. We understood that this is not what actually gives us happiness. But it's very easy to hear Vedanta, but very difficult to practice. Why are we suffering? Sumedha said, "Don't worry. That is because there is a power in this world known as Mahamaya." What to talk about you? Jnaninam api chetamsi balad akarshya. She's such a powerful one that even the minds of great Mahatmas are also deluded. What to talk about you? So they wanted to know, who is this? What is her power? What are her, greatness and all that they want to know. That's why the Sumedha says, telling them 3 manifestations of Jagadamba. First one, when there was no creation, the Madhu and Kaidhava, 2 demons were born, attacked Brahmaji, and Brahma saw that Mahavishnu is in laya, in nidra, in sleep, and there is nobody to protect him. So he invoked the Tamasa Shakti, Jagadamba, Srimadrakali, and requested to bless him, protect him by awakening this Vishnu. And by the grace, Vishnu woke up and fought with this Madhukaidaba, and with the blessing of this Bhadrakali, he could kill Madhu and Kaidaba. That is the Pradhama Charita, that which he listened yesterday. So, as we listen to the Purana, we should always understand what is meant by the stories. See, when I say this, it doesn't mean that this never happened, okay? See, please understand, sometimes people say, oh, these are all just stories, only some symbolic things. It's not so. No, this is not just some symbolic things. If the rishis say something happened, something happened. They are satyavak. You know, they only speak truth. And if something is not there also, if they speak, it will become true. So, whatever we read in the Purana, it happened. You should have that Shraddha. But then, why are you talking about the symbolism? Because why only this, some aspects or some stories only are recorded? Because there is something more to the story. It is somehow related to you and me. So, what he said, this Suradha is not a king who lived thousands of, lakhs of, crores of years back. Suradha is each one of us. Suradha, the one who rides a chariot. Chariot is this body, and the Swami, the Lord of this chariot, the Jiva, that is Suradha. When the Suradha is with Samadhi, now a balanced and experienced mind, what happens? It approaches Sumedhas, means a guru, the wisdom, and then starts our inner journey. So then we understand, see, we hear that Aham Brahmasmi, I am that, Soham, etc. This is only just, very nicely we can sing. But is there something more? Yes. If I am the Sachidananda Brahman, I am that consciousness, why am I not able to understand that? Because there are many granthis. We are all bound. The first granthi which binds us to this world is our likes and dislikes. I like this, I do not like that. And what we used to like, now we hate. What we used to hate, now we like. Right? Changing. People, places, things. This is the first block known as the Brahma Granthi. How to come out of that? Because of that likes and dislikes are called as Madhu and Kaidaba. Madhu, honey, Kaidaba, sour. The sweet and sour. Madhu and Kaidaba. Where is this? Here. Now, how can we come out of it? Only by this understanding of oneness. Only Vishnu can destroy it with Sudarshanam. What is Sudarshana? Samyak Darshanam. The right vision. What is the right vision? The right vision is, there's only one. Whom we hate, whom we love, they're all expansion of my own consciousness. Only through this Sudarshana, only through this right vision, we can destroy these likes and dislikes and rise. That is the beginning of our journey. That is known as Pradhama Charita. Today we are going to listen to the Madhyama Charita. The second portion of Devi Mahatmyam. Before we enter, there was a demon, a asura, named Viprachitti. These are all not there in Devi Mahatmyam. This is from other Puranas. The background. So there was a demon, a asura named Viprachiti. And Viprachiti had a nice daughter. Very good daughter. Her name was Mahishmati. Mahishmati was the daughter of Viprachiti, and she was very nice girl. And then she had a hobby. What is the hobby? Hobby was to disturb rishis. If anybody is doing some japa, tapa, sadhana, she will go there. She will take the form of a she buffalo and attack them. Poor rishis were standing in one leg, etc. They will fall and they will wake up. And their tapas is gone. So that was her hobby. She was doing this with many. And then there was one, at those days, there was one rishi. His name was Sindhu-Dvipa. Sindhu-Dvipa. And see, he was doing tapas sadhana for a long time. And he was about to enter into samadhi. That is the time our dear Mahishmati saw him and then took the form of this Mahishi and charged to him. He woke up from his samadhi and he lost all his siddhi, everything. He became so angry. I was about to reach. And then you did this, you become very angry. And son, say you want to, disturb everyone. No, you be a buffalo only. You are in the form of a she-buffalo, be like that. So what? It was not a problem for her. She, okay, so kya hai, kuch bhi roop mein ho. जिस रूप में, जिस हाल में, जिस देश में रहे, लोगों को कुछ प्रॉब्लम करके रहेंगे हम. So she was very happy. She was going around, and then in the forest she met with another Mahisha known as Rambhasura. Rambhasura, he was also Asura. He likes to be in the form of a buffalo, and they got married, and a son was born to them, and his name is Mahishasura. Mahishasura was a very powerful one. He understood that this whole thing is not enough. I need a lot of, Varasiddhi. I should have divine powers. Then only I can do something. So he went and started to do tapas of Brahmaji. Om Brahmani Namaha. Was doing tapas in one, standing on one foot and doing such terrible tapas. The entire world started to burn because of that samasiddhi. Now poor Brahmaji knows that if I go, this person is going to ask some kind of boon. So he doesn't want to come, but his vidhi. You see, you do a karma phala has to come. So what to do, poor Brahmaji? Brahmaji has to appear. Brahmaji came, said, okay, Mahishasura, what do you want? Said, I should become immortal. Amrut hona chahiye. Nobody should be able to kill me. There should not be death. Brahmaji became very happy. He said, oh my dear, I myself will die one day. How can I give you that, that whoever is born, they have to die. So, I can't give you that. He said, okay. Okay, I am ready to die, but only a woman should be able to kill me. Nobody else should be able to kill me. Only a woman should be able to kill me. Brahmaji looked at him and said, what a foolish fellow. No, they are the mean people who can kill, and why are you asking this? But he had some other plans. Brahmaji said, Tadhastu, and ran away. Because if he changed his mind, it will be difficult. He did not stop his tapas, he continued his tapas. This time, he was doing the tapas for Mahakalika. And after a long tapas, Sri Kalika appeared. Asked, what do you want? Said, oh mother, please bless me that only you will kill me. Okay? When you come as Sarvadevata Swarupini, as the embodiment of all the powers of all the Devatas, when you come like that, that day only you should kill me. I should not be killed by anyone else. Why? By getting killed by you is salvation only. Looking at you and then leave my body, what is going to happen to me? I will be one with you. So, that's okay. Kalika said, Tadhastu. And Devasuram Abhudyuddham Purnamapdasatam Pura Mahishe Surana Madhibe Devanam Chapurandare. Then there was a war when Purandara was the king of Devatas. He was the Indra, and Mahishasura was the king of the Asuras. 100-year war. A terrible war happened, and because of his powers, Mahishasura defeated Indra, and the entire Devas were defeated. They were thrown out of heavens. So, if you think that after death I want to go to heaven, think once more. Why? If this Mahishasura will come again, what will be our... Now what to do? They lost everything. They were roaming around in the world as refugees, poor things. Then they went to Supreme Court. Tadapparajida deva Patmayonim Prajapadim Puraskratya Gadastatra Yatresha Gurudadhvajau. See, you are the cause of all troubles. Who? Brahmaji. Brahmaji gives boons to people and then we suffer. So, now Brahmaji said, this is not in my hand. So, let us go to the concerned departments. My department is only to create trouble. Only creation is my department. The other departments are ruled by somebody else. Who? Yatra, Vishnu and Rudra. They are the department of sustenance and destruction. Let us go to them. So all of them went there and they would have started to cry, oh, what is happening to my life? Everything is gone. Tadasha kathayamasuhu deva bhibhava vistaram. No, all the powers of Surya, Arka, everything is under this Mahishasura. He is ruling the Devaloka. We are not like this. Kya karu, kya karu. Bachao, bachao. They do. This is how, no? We do all kinds of foolishness, and then when we get the punishments, then we start to cry. Bachao, bachao. When they were all crying like this, Surgan nirakrita sarve tena deva gana bhuvi vicharanti yadhamartya mahishena duratmana. How human beings are roaming around in the earth, like that, the Devatas are all roaming around. So when you go to the market, you see Indra standing there, Agni standing here, poor things. So, he datka kadidam sarvamamarati vijestidam Sharanam va prapannosmo vadhastasya vichintyatam. They were all started to cry and then complain to, along with Brahmaji to Brahma and Maheshwara. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Ittam nishamya devanam vachamsi madhusudanaha chakara kopam shambhuscha bhrugudi kudilanano. When they heard this, they became angry. Who? Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma, they all become very angry. And when they become angry, from their mind, from their face, the power of all those devatas came out. And Nischakrama Mahattejo Brahmana Sangarasya cha Anyesham Jaiva Devanam Chakradinam Sariratah. From the body of all the devatas, their power came out and they all joined together. Ativa Tejasakudam Jwalantamiva Parvatam Didrishuste Suras Tatra Jwala Vyapta Digandaram. And they all joined together, and there was like a mountain of fire. And from that mountain, a Devi's form appeared. Ekastam tadabhun nadi vyapta lokatrayam tusha. A form of a woman appeared from that, from the Tejas. The power of Shiva became the Mukha, the face of the Jagadamba, and the long black hair came from the power of, from the Shakti of the Yama, and the long hands, powerful hands, came from the power of Mahavishnu. The two breasts of Jagadamba came from the form of the Shakti, the power of full moon, and the stomach came from the form of the Shakti of Indra, and the thighs, etc., were formed from the power of Varuna, and Brahmana Tejasaha, from the power of Brahma, the padas, the feet of the mother appeared, and each and every fingers, they all came from the power of Surya, and the hand fingers came from the power of the Vasu, and Kubera. Kubera's power became the beautiful nose of Jagadamba, and the Prajapati's tejas became the teeth of Jagadamba. Bhruvaucha sandhyayos tejaha. The eyebrows came from the two sandhya. The dusk and the dawn became the beautiful eyebrows of Jagadamba. And from the power of all the devatas, the Jagadamba appeared in front of them. Tadas samasta devanam tejo rashi samudbhavam tam vilokya mudam prapuhu amara mahishardida. When they saw that, Jagadamba appeared in front of them from the power of all the devatas. Devatas understood, now we shall be saved. Now, Jagadamba has many hands, but there were no any weapons. So the Shiva Parameshwara gave cloned from his own weapon, that is Pinaka, and gave that Shulam to Jagadamba. And Mahavishnu gave the Sudarshana Chakra, and Varuna gave the Shankha, and the Hudasana, Agni, gave the spear in the hands, and the Vayu Devata gave the chapa. And chapa means a bow and arrows, and Vajra. Indradeva gave the Vajra to Jagadamba, and a Ganda, a bell also was given from the Airavata's neck, and Kaladandaha. Yama gave the Kaladanda to Devi, and Pasha from the Varuna Devata. Like Prajapati gave Akshamala to her, Brahma gave the Kamandalu. Samasta Robakupeshu Nijarasmin Divakara. each and every, Romakupa of Jagadamba, each and every sweat, from the body, each and every pore of Mother, Nijarashmin Divagra, you cannot look at her. So much of power. And there was, some devatas gave her different beautiful clothes, and then some gave her different ornaments, and a Surapatra was given by the hand. Himalaya gave her a simha. So like that, each and every part of Jagadamba, the different ornaments were gifted by Vishwakarma. Now, a beautiful, a Samudra gave her two lotus in her hand, and a lotus mala also was given. Like that, the Naga, all devatas were gifted him, her, different ornaments and ayudhas. And Sammanida, they were all worshipping her. What happened? Sammanina nanadochaihi sattahasam muhurmuhu tasyanadena ghorena krishna mapuritam nabha. When she appeared, she started to roar. Like that, she was roaring. And the entire world was shaking. No, all the oceans and the mountains, they were all shaking. Then devatas were started to say, Hari, Jai Jaya, Jai Jaya, Jai Jaya, and all that. And devatas, the rishis were doing namaskara to him. Then, Sannadha gila sainyaste samatasturu. And when devatas becoming very happy, the rakshasas, asuras were disturbed. Kimetat. Then Mahishasura thought, what is happening? Kimetat, what is happening? He came out and then saw that, Kimeda dedi krodada bhrashyada Mahishasura abhyadavaradam sabdama sheshaira surairvataha sa tadarsya tato devim vyapta lokatrayam trisha. No, she went. He got, what is happening? So much of commotion is happening in the universe. He came out. Mahishasura came out and saw that there is somebody standing there. Touching the sky to the earth, such a huge form, Sri Jagadamba has come. He was also waiting. Now, and then, though all the entire space was filled with Jagadamba, then he understood it is the time. And all his great, commanders in chief, Chikshuraha, Chamaraha, Udagraha, Mahahanuhu, Asilomaha, Bashkalaha, Parivaritaha, Vidhalaha, they were all commander-in-chiefs of this Mahishasura. They all came with, crores and lakhs and crores of asuras. The entire universe was filled with this, the Asura Sainya. And they attacked Devi together. And they were using different kinds of ayudhas to her. And alone Jagadamba stood there and fought with them, destroying all their weapons in like a leelaya, like a sport. She destroyed all of them. Yude samyuge tatra, devim gadga praharaistu tetam handum prajakrabuhu sapi devi tarastani shastrani chandiga leelayaiva parichedya nijasastrastravarshini. They were all fighting. Think about, she's standing alone and all these negativities. Sometimes we think, what is happening? So much of negativities are coming. They are all destroying dharma. See, the negativities, all these, they only have alpayu. We may think that they are so powerful. See, we think, no, the darkness, when we are in the night, we think that, oh, the darkness is so powerful. No, nobody can harm. No, it will harm everything. It will destroy everything. There's going to be only darkness. But think about, the darkness is everywhere. But when one Surya rise, darkness which is filled in the whole world get destroyed. Like that, when Jagadamba appeared there, all of them, Vishwasan Mumujeyamscha Yudhyamanay Ranambika Ta Eda Sadyap Sambhuta Ana Sadasahasrasha. And seeing all this, such a big, unlimited Asurasena, Jagadamba breathed. And from her, inhalation and exhalation, thousands and lakhs and crores of Bhutaganas appeared and then started the war. A great war happened, and one by one, Devi killed all these asuras. All these great commenters were killed by Jagadamba. Kshanena tatmaha sainyam asuranam tadambiga ninye kshayam yadavanhi trinadaru mahachayam. Suppose there is acres and hectares of dry grass. One small spark. Within seconds, it destroys that hectares of dry grass. The same way, within a short time, she destroyed all this. Not only the Sainya, all the Chikshura, Chamara, Udagra, Uddata, all of them, all these great commanders of Mahishasura also were defeated, killed by Jagadamba within a short. Now, when Mahishasura saw that, all his great army is all gone. Within a short period of time, all these great asuras were killed. Then when he saw that, evam samkshiyamanetu sosainye mahishasura mahishena swarupena trasayamasa tanganan. When the entire Sainya, Asura Sainya was destroyed, Mahishasura entered the Yuddhangana and start to fight in the form of a Mahisha, or a wild buffalo. And with his, he was very powerful, and with his horns and with his body and with his tail, within a few minutes, he also killed all those Asura, all those ganas created by Jagadamba was also destroyed. It was very powerful. And Nipatya Pramadhanikam Abhyadhavata Susura. After destroying this, that Mahishasura charged towards Jagadamba herself. And she is seated on a Simha. Nipat Simham Hantum Mahadevya Kopam Chakre Tatombika. Wanted to kill, destroy this Simha. And Devi was just watching. And when he wanted to kill this Simha of Jagadamba, she became angry. So, Pikkopan Mahavidya Kshudakshunna Mahitala Shringabhyam Parvadanucham Chikshepa Jananadaja Vega Brahmana Vikshunna Mahitasya Vyashiryata Langulena Hadaschabdilala Plavayamas. And he took all his powers. He was taking all the big mountains and throwing at Jagadamba. And Bhagavati with her ayudhas broke all of them. And when was fighting with Jagadamba was allowed him to do something, for some time. And then Jagadamba decided, bas, ho gaya iska kaam. Iti krodha samatma tamapatandam mahasuram drishtva sa chandika kopam tadvadhaya tadakarod. Decided, now bas ho gaya, bahut samay ho gaya abhi. Tamasha to dekh liya abhi. Want to work something. Sakshiptva tasya vai pasha tanbabanda mahasuram tatyaja mahisham rupam sobi baddho mahamride tadasimho bhavat sadyo yavat tasyambiga shirahachinatti tavat purusha ghadgapanidadrishyata. See, when he attacked Jagadamba in the form of a buffalo, mother caught him with the noose. That moment he changed his form. He became a simha, a lion, and attacked Amba. When mother was trying to catch the lion, he gave up the form of lion and became like a human being. With a big sword in his hand, he attacked Jagadamba. And when he saw the Chenasthita Avat Purushaha, when Bhagavati was trying to kill this Purusha, this human being, the form of a human being, tam ghadgacharmanastardam tadasyobhun mahagajaha. That moment, he changed his form into a huge elephant. And after taking the form of a huge elephant, it caught hold of the leg of this, the lion, and started to pull him. When Jagadamba saw that, with her ghadga, he cut cut him, and then he again, Tadao Mahasuro Bhuyo Mahisham Vapurashitaha. He changed his form again, he became a Mahisha. Tadaiva Kshobhaya Masatrailokyam Sajarachara Tatakrudha Jaganmada Chandiga Panamuttamam Papo Punah Punaschaiva Jahasaruna Lochana. And keep on changing. Jagadamba also felt little tired. So she thought, let me drink something. So there was Panapatra in her hand. She was drinking water, and Mahishasura thought that, oh, now I am going victorious. And he was attacking Jagadamba when said, Garja Garja Kshanam Mudha Madhuyavat Pibamyaham, said, oh, you roar for a moment, let me finish my drink, then I will show you what I want to do. And eva muktva samutpatya sarudhatam mahasuram padena akramya kandhe cha shulenaina madadayad. And then he jumped on him and with her hand put this Mahishasura into the bhumi, and with her shula which is there in her hand, strike him. Tadasso vipadakranda tasya nijamugat tadaha ardhanishkranda evasya devya virena samsa. When mother did that, from the body of that Mahishasura, a human form was about to come. Only half of the form came out. Mother stopped. And Taya Mahasina Devya Shirachitva Nipatitaha. Please say Mahishasura Mardini Mata Ki Jai. And when only half of the form came out, and mother controlled that form, and with the asi, with the sword in her hand, killed that asura. Tado ha ha kridam sarvam deva sainyam nanachatade prahrisham cha paramam jakma sagala devatagana. Oh, devatas became very happy. They were all watching, like IPL. What is happening? They were watching, and then they saw that, oh, it's gone. They became very happy. But at the same time, the entire Danavas, Asuras, they are perished. And when this happened, Jagadamba Tushtuvastam Suradevam Sahadivyer Maharshibhe Jagmur Gandharva Padayo Nanrus Chapsarogana. There was great party in the Devaloka. Apsaras were dancing and Gandharvas were singing, and they were all, they started a big party in the Devaloka. Think about Jagadamba is standing there, her entire body is wounded and the blood is coming out and she is very hungry. She is very thirsty. Nobody is even looking at her. See, as long as we need people, we do namaskar. The moment, okay, thank you, sir. Okay. So, when this happened, there was a rishi known as Katyayana. Katyayana saw this, that everyone now doing party. Nobody is even looking at Jagadamba. So the Katyayana made a medicine and then applied in the form of the Sharira of Jagadamba and then gave her food and, drink and everything. So mother said, you see, none of them, I did everything for these devatas. They are not even looking at me. You are the one who took care of me. So today onwards, I will be known as Katyayani, the daughter of Katyayana. So when this all happened, then only as devatas understood, oh, we have done a mistake. Then devatas all came and then they started to do the stuti of Jagadamba. Very beautiful stuti. The 4th chapter of Devi Mahatmyam is known as Indradikrita Devi Stuti. All those Indra, they said sorry. See, when we are suffering for a long time and when we saw that our suffering is, just ended, we became so happy and then we are partying. But then, namaste to you. Now, Chakradaya Suragana Nihade Divide Tasmin Duratmani Surari Balecha Devya Tam Tushtuvu Pranadinam Rashirodharam Sa Vakbe Praharsha Pulagodgamacharu Deha. They all, with great reverence, with great love, they all started to worship Jagadamba through stuti. This is also very powerful. As I was telling, sometimes, we may not be able to read the entire Devi Mahatmya. If you read these 4 stutis, there are 4 stutis in Devi Mahatmya, in 1st chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter and 11th chapter. If we can read these 4 stutis, that also is equal to chanting the entire Devi Mahatmya. So, now comes a very beautiful stuti by Devatas. Devyayaya tadamidam jagadatma shaktya nishesha devagana shakti samoha murtya tam ambikam aghila deva maharshi pujyam bhaktya natasma vidhadhatu shubhani sanaha. We worship you. Oh Mother, this entire universe is pervaded by you. You alone is there in this world, one who has the power to remove all the negative forces from this world. You are the one who is worshipped by all the devatas. You are the one who is worshipped by all the rishis. Oh Mother, we all prostrate in front of you, bhaktya, with great devotion. What do you want? Please give shubham, mangalam, auspiciousness in our life. Oh Mother, again and again and again, we prostrate at your lotus feet. Please bless us with auspiciousness. Who are you? Nobody knows. What is Mahamaya? What is the greatness of Mahamaya? Nobody can explain. Yasya prabhava matulam bhagavan anando brahmaharascha nahi vaktumalam balam cha sa chandika gila jagat paripalanaya nashaya cha ashubha bhayasya matim karodu. Who you are, what is your greatness? Even Ananda, even Brahma, even Vishnu, even Shiva, they are not able to really explain the greatness of Jagadamba. Oh Mother, we all prostrate to you. Hey Chandike, we prostrate to you. Why? Agila Jagat Paripalanaya. Please protect this world. Please protect this universe from negative forces. Nashaya cha Ashubha Bhayasya. Please remove the fear. Please remove the negativities from our heart and bless this entire universe. Who are you? Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Alakshmi Papatmanam Kritadhiyam Hridayeshu Buddhi Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Chalajja Tam Tuam Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. Mother, please protect this world. Who are you? Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshu. Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Shri. You appear in the house of Punyavan, all those people who has done good deeds, Punya in their life, in their house, you stay as Shri. What do you mean by this Shri? Shri is not just wealth. Sometimes when you go to some houses, that house can be a very small one, maybe made up of mud. But you will feel, the moment you enter into that house, you feel very happy, very content, very beautiful. Nothing is there. You are sitting in a ground and there is no beautification is there, but you feel very, very comfortable there. Sometimes we enter into the houses, some houses will look like palace, but there is no joy. Everything is there. Air conditioning is there. What is not there? Everything is there. Instead of one air conditioner, there are 5. Instead of one sofa, there are 100. But there's no maza nahi. Why? Because Jagadamba appears in the house of good people. Sukritinam. Those people who does good things in this world, even when they may not be that rich, but there will be happiness. There will be love. There will be oneness. There will be, lot of joy in those houses. Who is that? That is Jagadamba. Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Alakshmi Papatmanam. And in some house, you feel suffocated. When we go to some houses, but we get frightened. What is there? Papatmanam. Those people who do the papa and gain all these things, maybe palace, but there is fear in that house. No joy, anger, frustration, enmity. Alakshmi Papatmana. So she is also Jagadamba only. Kritadhiyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi. Those people who walk the path of Dharma, in their Hridaya, there is Buddhi. What is Buddhi? Nischayatmika Buddhi. If we do Dharma, at every moment of our life, whenever we face any challenge, Jagadamba gives us right understanding. We will be able to take the right decision because Kritadhiyam, those people who are sattvic, those people who are walking in the path of Dharma, Jagadamba will be there in them as Buddhi, leading us to the right path. Shraddha Satam. And next is the greatest gift of God. What is the greatest gift of God? The greatest gift of God is Shraddha, faith. The faith is something which we cannot create. Sometimes, people, we meet people, they say, I understand. But faith is not there. I can't, the faith is not my cup of tea. And there are people who may not know much, but they have the faith. And when the faith comes to our life, Shraddha dadati. Shraddha is that which is the path to happiness and joy and peace. There was Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Heard about him? He was Bhagavan himself born to know what was the love of Radha. So Bhagavan was traveling in India. So in one place, so wherever he go, sometimes if he feel, there will be Nama Sankirtana, and then sometimes he speak. This was a Sarvajna. So in one place he reached, and then he was talking about Gita, on Gita. And there were many great scholars were sitting and listening to Bhagavan. And Bhagavan noticed that far behind, somebody is sitting there, and from the eyes of that person, continuously tears are flowing. Once the discourse over, Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approached this person and asked, "You understood whatever I said? Because you were in such a great mood, as though you are really enjoying it." Said, "Oh Bhagavan, I don't understand Sanskrit. I don't understand anything. Not even one word you uttered I understood. But then why you were crying?" But I understood. I was seeing that picture. This heartless Arjuna is sitting in the chariot, and Bhagavan has to look, behind. He's a charioteer. He's looking behind and then giving this upadesha to him. I was touched with that compassion of Lord. And I was feeling, my baby Bhagavan's body might be paining. That's why I was crying. Mahaprabhu looked at him and said, "You will be blessed with jnana. Shraddha dadadi jnana. Shraddhaya siddhi." The greatest gift is Shraddha. When we have that, the faith, that story is there, There was no rain for a long time. So the villagers decided to pray to Lord. So they were all praying. Then they saw that a small child has also joined the prayer meeting, but he had an umbrella with him. Why? Because they are praying to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan will send rain, so there should be umbrella, isn't it? That is known as Shraddha, which gives us that jnana. And Shraddha Satam. In the Hridaya, in the heart of good people, she is the Shraddha. Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja. And she is the Lajja in the heart of people who are born in good families. What do you mean by Lajja? Modesty. What do you mean by that? Akarya Karane Lajja. This is a great quality which should be there in us, which blocks us from doing wrong things. Akarya Karanam. Not because police is standing there or somebody is going to punish us. No. Because this is not supposed to be done. This is not correct. This is adharma. Because this is adharma, I will not do it. That is known as lajja. Akarya karane lajja. That quality which is there in us, which blocks us from doing wrong actions. That is known as kulajana prabhavasya lajja. Tam tuam natasma peripalaya devi vishwam. Oh Mother, we prostrate to you. Please protect the world. Yasya samasta suradaya durisamudiranayana triptim prayadi sakaleshu makheshu devi swaha sivai pitriganasya tripti hetuhu chayase tvamadaye vajane swadhacha. Who are you? You are Swaha and Swadha. The Brahmastuti started like that. Swam Swaha, Tvam Swada, Tvam Hi Pashatkara Swaratmika. Who are you? You are Swaha. You are that Devata who gives happiness to Devatas, to Devas. You are the one who gives happiness to Pitras. As Swadha, you give happiness to Pitras. As Swaha, you give happiness to Devatas. So, you are that, great power which gives joy, fulfillment, power and happiness to all beings of this world. Ya mukti hetu avichintya mahavradatvam abhyasyase suniyatendriya tattvasare mokshartibhir munibhirasta samasta doshe vidyasi sa bhagavati paramahi devi. Not only you are the one who gives joy to everyone, you are the one who leads each and every jiva to moksha. Bhukti mukti pradayini. Mother blesses with bhukti also, mukti also. She is the one who takes us, who gives us great joy in our life, and the day we understand, see, whatever we may get, one day they all will perish. I want something which is permanent. I want to enjoy the eternal freedom. When that kind of a strong desire comes to our heart, she herself leads us to moksha. She gives us bhukti, she gives us shraddha, she gives us bhukti. How? Through knowledge. Shabdatmika suvimala rit yajusham. Because of sandhi, it is little difficult for many people to chant. Shabdatmika suvimala rit yajusham nidhanam udgitaramya padapadhavatam cha samnam Devi Trayi Bhagavati. Who is she? She is the embodiment of Trayi. What do you mean by Trayi? Trayi means Veda. Trayi means Veda. Okay? Why Trayi? A group of three is known as Trayi. Oh, so there are only three Vedas, huh? But then we hear that there are four Vedas. Then some say, this Atharva Veda is not a Veda. Rig, Yaju, Sama alone is Veda. But then Atharva Veda, what is Atharva Veda? That is not the meaning. Please, Trayi means the Vedic mantras are of three types. There are three types of mantra in Veda. The first type is known as Padyam, poetry. The second type is prose, Gadya. The third type is Gana, singing. So the entire Veda mantras are either in prose, poetry, or in the form of singing, music. That's why it is Trayi. It's not because Atharva is not. No. There are three types of mantra. So put together, Trayi. And how we are all lead to Bhoga and Moksha by Bhagavati? Through Trayi. So if you want different kinds of enjoyment, that is also given by the knowledge. And if you want to enjoy the moksha, that's also through the Veda. Not only that, Bhava Bhavanaya Vartha. You are the Paravidya. You are the Aparavidya. Bhava Bhavanaya, for the sustenance of this universe, Vartha. What do you mean by Vartha? Vartha? News. No. Here, Vartha means all the aparajnana of the knowledge of this world, how to conduct a business, how to cultivate the different branches of science, whether it is physics, chemistry, biology, business management, mathematics, or animal husbandry, agriculture. These are all known as Vartha. Why? Because Bhava Bhavanaya, the sustenance of this universe is through the knowledge of all these branches of science, And you yourself is that also. Sarva Jagatam Parama Arti Handri. You remove all the pain of this universe. Medhasi Devi Vididagila Shastra Sara Durga Si Durga Bhavasagara Naura Sangha Sri Kaita Bhari Hridayeka Krita Adhivasa Gauri Tvameva Shashimauli Krita Pradishta. You yourself appears as Medha. Medha, the power, we studied Medha Sukta. What is the use of Medha? Vidida Akhila Shastra Sara. When Medha Shakti is there, then we are able to understand the Vedas. And you are the Durga Parameshwari. As Durga Parameshwari, what does you do? Durga Bhavasagara Naura Sangha. She helps us to cross over this samsara. She is the boat which takes us to the other shore of this samsara. And you are the Mahalakshmi who resides in the heart of Mahavishnu. And you yourself is the goddess of Sri Parameshwara. So what we call as Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati, they are all one Shakti appearing in different names and forms. Ishatsaha samamalam paripurna chandra bimbanukari kanakottama kandikandam atyadbhudam prahradamatarusha tadhapi vaktram vilokya sahasa mahishasure. How beautiful you are. Ishatsahasa. There's a smile in the face. Amalam. So pure. Paripurna Chandra Bimbanukari. Her face, Paripurna Chandra Bimba. Like a Chandra Bimba. Like the full moon. With a smile. Kanakottama Kanti Kantam. Your body is shining like the gold. Atyadbhudam. No, after, how this Mahishasura can fight with you? Seeing this such a beautiful form of yours, how this foolish Mahishasura fought with you? I do not know. How can anybody fight with such a beautiful being? Atyadbhudam. But when she fought with him, which was like a Chandrabimba with Ishat Sahasa, etc., changed. Drishtva tu Devi Brugudi Kupitam Brugudi Kwarala Mudyat Shashanga Sadrishachavi. 1 minute. Now he is so smiling. The moment Mahishasura fought with her, the entire thing changed. The moon disappeared. Now there is, the Udyat Sasha, the Sakshat Surya Bimba. And that smile, everything gone, as though the face of Kala, time, the death. By looking at her face itself, Pranan Mumocha Mahishat Tadadeva Chitra. What is there so much that looking at her, Kairjivya Dehi Kupitantaka Darsanena. Once you see Kupitantaka, the Kala in front of you, with terrible face, looking at himself will die. So what is that? Mahishasura also died. Looking, there is not a wonder in that. Now next mantra is a very, very, very important mantra. Mantra number 24 in my days. That's a very important. Even if we cannot remember all other mantra, this is a mantra with if we can by heart and do namaskara to her, she will bless us for sure. Devi prasida parama bhavati bhavaya sadyo vinashayasi kopavati kulani vijnatamedat adunaiva yadastamedat nidam balam suvipulam mahishasurasya. Whenever we are in danger, whenever we feel that we are facing powers which we have no control. Pray this. And Devi will help us. Devi will save us. Devi Prasida. Oh Mother, please be with me. Parama Bhavati. You are the greatest of goddess. The moment Jagadamba is pleased with us, Sadhyo Vinashayasi. Kopavati Kulani. The moment Jagadamba is pleased with us, whatever may be the negative forces, how much ever the powerful forces are there, adharmic forces are there, they are all destroyed in few minutes. Vijnatam etat adhunaiva. We have seen this in front of us. Yadatstam etan nitam balam suvipulam mahishasurasya. This big, how much? No, this grand sainya of Mahishasura is destroyed within a second. That we have seen. We understand that your power is so. Mother, whenever we are facing with troubles which we have no control over, Mother, please help us to come out of those negative powers. When Mother blesses us, what happened to us? Te sammata janapadeshu dhanani tesham yashamsi achasidadi dharma vargaha dhanyasta eva napradatmaja vrityadara yesham sadabhyudayada bhavati prasanna. Bhavati prasanna. When you are pleased with us, what happened? Te sammata janapadeshu. That on whom Jagadamba's prasada is there, he becomes famous among people. Dhanani tesham, he will be blessed with wealth. Tesham yashamsi, name, fame, and he will never deviate from the path of dharma. Nibrudatmaja bhrityadaraha, he will be worshipped by, will be served by the servants and the family. He will be blessed by a beautiful family, children, wife, husband. Tesham sada abhyudayada. They will have always abhyudaya. They will be always blessed with a good life. Bhavati prasanna. No? So, when she is the one, when she is placed, Surgam Prayati. So I want to go to Surga, worship her. You want to enjoy the bhogas of this world, worship her. Now comes the next verse, also very powerful verse. Durge smrida hadasi bhiti mashesha janto swastai smrida madimadiva shubham dadasi Daridya dukkha bhayaharini katvadanya sarvopakara karanaya sadardra chitta. So this is another verse all of us should by heart. All in one in all. What is that? Durge smrita. When I remember you, O Mother Durga, harasi bhitim ashesha jando. All kinds of fears which are there in my heart will be destroyed just by remembering her. Whether that is Bhuta Prayata Bhaya, whether this is a fear for anything. Different kinds of phobias are there nowadays. Everybody is. So all kinds of such fear that will be destroyed by just remembering her. Swastaihi, that when you are suffering from different kinds of ailments, sickness, remember her, you will become sustha. Your diseases will be cured. Matim ativa shubham dadasi. Ativa shubham matim dadasi. She will bless us with the right understanding, a clear intellect, a pure mind, a calm, quiet buddhi. And The worst kind of dukkha in this world is daridrya dukkha. See, as long as we have money, as long as everything is there, everything goes well. But when daridrya comes, and daridrya dukkha bhaya harini katvadanya, in this universe, there is nobody who can take away our bhaya, our fears, and daridrya dukkha. All those sufferings because of lack of wealth, poverty. So, this is a mantra, please add to your everyday prayer. This one sloka where everything is put together. All kinds of prayers. Sarvopakara karanaya sadardra chitta, whose chitta is always ardra, melted to help everyone. So, see why you are telling this? Because, see, in order to kill this Mahishasura, etc., she has to just do sankalpa. But what she did, she fought with them. Why? Says, Drishtaiva kim na bhavati prakaroti bhasma sarvasura narishu yat prahinoshi shastram lokan prayanturi shastra puta ittam matir bhavaditeshapite ati sadvi. Jagadamba fought with this Mahishasura and other asuras because of her compassion for them. Why? If she can just by her sankalpa kill them, then what will happen? They will all fall into Naraka because of their terrible deeds. But when they are looking at Jagadamba and fighting with her and with her weapons, when they leave their body, they all enter into Veera Surga. Because, please understand, whether Devatas or Asuras, for Bhagavati, both of them are her children. She is Jagadamba. She is the mother of the universe. So she protects Devatas in one way, she protects Asuras also in another way. So she is fighting with them and killing them. Even that killing is a blessing. Looking at Jagadamba and fighting with her and with her Shastraputa, with her weapons, when they leave their body, they all enter into the Veera Sarga. Durvritta vritta shamanam tava devi sheelam rupam tadaida vijindya madulya manyai Viryam chahandra deva parakramanam vairishyapi prakatadeva dayatvayetam. You are so compassionate. See, it is your nature. Whenever there is a imbalance in the universe, you will intervene and then bring balance back. No? But that is your nature. Chitte, kripa, samara nishturata. In one way, so much of compassion. One way, she is, like a mother. When the mother punishes the child, that is not because of anger. That is because of compassion. Why? The child should not suffer in the future. If he does this, if he continue this, he will be punished by the world. So in order to remove that, the mother punishes the child. Like that, when Jagadamba punishes us, that is also because of her love. So, Mother, you have blessed this entire universe. Now comes the 4 verses, which are also very powerful verses. These 4 verses, whenever you are traveling, whenever you are starting your journey, whenever you are going to the office in the morning, whenever you are doing anything, when you are starting anything, whether you are sitting and about to start your examination, anything, these 4 verses, if we chant, we will be under her special protection. Shulena pahino devi, pahi ghadgena jambige, khandaswanena nappahi, chapajyaniswanena cha pahi. Please protect. How? Shulena. In one hand there is Shula of Bhagavati. Please protect me by the Shula. With Khadga, with your Khadga, your sword, please protect me. Khandasvanena, with the sound of the bell. And Chapajya Nisvanena, with your Chapajya. Chapa is the bow, and that sound of the string, please protect me. Pratyam Raksha Pratichyam cha Chandike Raksha Dakshine Brahmane Natmashulasya Uttarasyam Tadeshwari. So wherever I go, see, I am a poor man. I don't have any black cats or blue cats or red cats to protect me. You are my blue cat and black cat and red cat and everything. Please be with me. Prachyam Raksha. Please always protect me from the eastern side. Pratichyam cha. Please protect me from the western side. Please protect me from the southern side and from the northern side. Means what? All around me, be there and protect me. Saumyani yani rupani trailokye vijarantide yani cha atyartha ghorani tairasman rakshastadha bhuvamo. Mother, with your all very nice, beautiful forms and with all your terrible forms. There are 5 forces which are very Saumya. And there are 5 forces which are terrible. Put together, it's known as Dasha Mahavidya. The 10, Mahavidyas, Kali, Tara, Chinnamasta, Bagalamukhi. Listening itself, people start to listen. And there is, Lakshmi, and there is Sakshal Tripura. Very nice. With all that forms, with Saumya and Ghora, please protect me. Not only me, Bhuvam, this entire universe, please, you protect. Gadgashula Gadadini Yani Chastrani Tembike Karapallava Sangini Tairasman Raksha Sarvadaha. So all those, weapons of your sword and then weapons, all of them, with all of them, please protect me. Then, telling like this, all the devatas prostrated in front of her, worshipped her with the flowers and then dhupa, deepa and all the different offerings. They all worshipped Jagadamba. And then mother smiled. Prasada Mukhi asked, what do you want? Priyadam Tridasha Sarve Yadasmatto Bhivanchitam. Whatever you desire, you ask, I shall bless you with that. Deva said, Bhagavatya kritam sarvam na kinjidavashishyate yadayam nihatas satruhu asmakam mahishasura. You killed the Mahishasura, so you have done everything. We have nothing to ask you. Thank you, ma. But now if you feel that you want to give some vara, we have this request. What is the request? Samsmrida tuam no himseda paramapada yascha martyastavaire bistvam stoshyatyamalānane tasya vittarti vibhave dhanadānādi sampadām vruddhaye asampratanātvam bhaveda sarvadambige. Oh mother, whenever we fall into different kinds of difficulties, when we remember you, oh mother, please remove our difficulties. And all those human beings who will chant this stuti, please bless them with wealth and happiness and protection. This is our prayer. And the Devi said, Tadhetyukta. Let it be like that. And Jagadamba disappeared. No? And Punascha Gauri, then again, but she has to come again. No? Acha, she came again. Yes. Wait, why? What happened? Tomorrow. So this is the Madhyama Charita. This Charita is known as the Mahishasura Mardana. Jagadamba is known as Mahishasura Mardini. So yesterday we were listening to the Tattva of the Pradama Charita. We saw that. What is the Tattva? We are bound to this world because of ragadvesha. To come out of that, we should do Shravanam. We should listen to the Shastra. Why? Because listening to the Shastra alone will lead us to the right path. No, abhavana. Oh Swamiji, 25 years we are listening. Here, not only we should listen, we should do manana. Whatever we listen, we should contemplate upon it. Why? Although we are listening for 25 years, still we are suffering because we are not doing the manana. Madhyama Charita is mananadhyaya. Not only study of scriptures, but we should contemplate of them. When we contemplate, what happens? So we saw the first problem with all of us is mala, impurities. The impurities are removed by Pradama Charita. Madhyama Charita is vikshepa. That's our problem, no? Oh, everything we have studied. But the moment we sit and try to meditate, the mind becomes so violent. No, vikshepa happens. So much of distractions happen to our mind. This Mahishasura is the embodiment of distractions. That's why first he was coming in the form of a Mahisha. Then he changed into a Simha. Then he changed into a human being. Then he changed into an elephant. See, keep on changing. Our mind also, whenever we want to meditate, the mind takes different forms. It is never steady. This Mahishasura is accompanied by different asuras. Chikshura, Chamara, Udgara, Mahahanu, Asiloma, Ugradarsana, Bashkala, Bidala. What are these things? Mahishasura is the representation of Rajas. The Madhu and Kaidabha, they are the embodiment of Tamas. Mahishasura is the representation of Rajas. How does Rajas appear in our life? As Chikshura. What do you mean by Chikshura? Chikshura means confusion. Nothing is clear. ऐसे करूं या वैसे करूं? वैसे करो? No, वैसे ऐसे करूं और वैसे करूं? No. Chikshura. Next is Chamara. Chamara means pride, Darpa. Udgara is Dambha, hypocrisy. Mahahanu, Abhimana. Some people are there. They only walk like this. Mahahanu. Hanu means the chi. No? This always like this. Mahahanu means Abhimana, prejudice. Asiloma means Krodha. Oh, you don't want even to go near them. Asiloma. If you go near him, it will cut. By just going near itself, we start to feel pain. Asiloma. Ugradarshana. Another Satra is Ugrad. Parushya. Some people are very harsh. Then Bashkala, Lobha. And Bidala, the cat. Kama. So these are all the manifestation of Rajas. They're all coming from, they're all the commanders of Mahishasura. Because of the mind is never steady. The mind is ever in motion. All these things comes up. And how can we overcome them? Through Chit aspect. The tamas has to be conquered by Sat existence. And the Viksheba has to be conquered by knowledge, wisdom, Chit, consciousness. So, through manana, through contemplation, through study again, through different kinds of sadhana, So karmana chitta shuddhihi, upasanaya chitta ekagrata. Only through upasana, only through different types of spiritual sadhanas, practices, we can gain the purity of heart. So the Madhyama Charita, Mahalakshmi is the Devata. Pradhama Charita, who is the Devata? Mahakali. Madhyama Charita, Mahalakshmi is the Devata. What do you mean by that? If we want to come out of the distraction of mind, we have to develop Devi Sambatti, which is indicated in the 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Acha? Yes. Learn 16th chapter, very beautiful chapter. Actually, before we start the Upasana or study of Bhagavad Gita, the first chapter we should learn is 16th chapter. Right? The 16th chapter shows us, how we can, progress. What is the adhikaritva? So, only through developing sambati. What kind of sambati? Daivi sambati. Abhayam, sattva samshuddhihi, jnana yoga vivasthitihi, prema, karunya, goodness, all that when we develop, slowly, all these rajasika forces will be defeated, and one day, by the grace of Jagadamba, we will conquer even the Mahishasura, which is none other than Vikshepa. May Jagadamba's grace and blessings be with us, so that our mind becomes steady, our mind becomes concentrated, and then we feel the presence of Jagadamba in our life and enjoy the blessings and enjoy the peace deep within us. Please Shri Jagadambika Mata ki Jai.